Hello, good afternoon. It's time for our read aloud, and I have a really nice book today. Today's book is all about conquering your fears. Conquering your fears. What does that mean? That means being brave and doing something that scares you. Something that's safe, of course, but something that makes you nervous or scared, and then getting up all the bravery inside you and being able to do that thing. It could be riding a bicycle or a scooter or doing a cartwheel. So before we begin today, I want you to do your writing before our book. I want you to think to yourself, what is one thing that you might be nervous about or scared of that you would like to conquer your fear of? So it could be doing your bicycle, being able to ride a bicycle. It could be jumping on a pogo stick. It could be doing a handstand. What is something that you are afraid of that you can't do, that you want to be able to work towards and be able to do? And our story today is about conquering your fear and being able to work up to do something that you're afraid of. Being safe, of course. So go ahead and hit pause on the video and think to yourself with your writing prompt is, what is one thing that I am nervous or scared of that I want to be able to conquer and do? Okay. So for example, I'm an adult, but you can always learn new things. One thing that I want to work really hard to be able to do is I want to be able to do a pull-up. I want to be able to do a pull-up on a pull-up bar, and I want to get muscles that are so big that I can pull my whole body up. And it's something that I haven't been able to do ever in life. And it's kind of scary because it's hard to do, but I want to be able to do it. So that's what I would write about. So now take 5 minutes on a piece of paper. Draw me a picture. What's one thing that you're afraid of that you want to be able to conquer your fear? And then write about, I want to be able to write about what you want to be able to do. Go ahead and hit pause on my video and write about it. And then we'll come back to read our story. And our story today is called Jabari Jumps. Jabari Jumps. Okay, so go ahead and hit pause, and I'll be back in a minute after you've done your story. Okay? I have a co-teacher here. Mr. Carson came to say hello. All right. I'm going to assume that you guys have hit play and that now it's time to read our story. So again, our story today is called Jabari Jumps. And what do we see on our front cover here? Jabari Jumps. We see a little boy, and we can pretty much infer means to make an educated guess, connect. We can pretty much infer that maybe this might be Jabari. Jabari jumps, because here's a little boy who's about to maybe jump. What do you think Jabari, if this book is about conquering your fears, what do you think Jabari is afraid of? What do you think he's afraid of? Jabari jumps. Maybe he's afraid of jumping. Jumping off of that. Do you know what that is? It's a diving board. And where do you think he's jumping? What is he wearing? He's wearing goggles. What do you think he's jumping into if he's wearing goggles on a diving board? A pool. Very good. Maybe he's scared to jump in the water. Swimming. That could be something that you don't know how to do yet. I know my kids are still learning how to swim. They're scared of, being in a pool because they don't know how to swim yet. Here we go. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. Look at Jabari. He's so cute. He's ready. He's ready to jump off that diving board. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. He's ready. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, 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 splash. Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. How do you think Jabari feels? Carson, can I have that? My co-teacher is being a little bit disruptive. Carson, can I have that, please? Yeah, let's play with a different toy. This toy is loud and annoying. Can you find a new toy? Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay, Jabari? Called his dad. Yeah, I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny little rest, said his dad. Tiny rest sounds like a good idea, Jabari said. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day to jump, Jabari said. They looked at the diving board together. Today was not Jabari's day for the diving board. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath. And I tell myself, I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary, and it feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Maybe he should try that. Take a deep breath. And then tell yourself you're ready. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tip of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Oh my gosh. He looked up and he began to climb. Up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge of the diving board. That's really high. Do you think he's going to be brave enough to jump? Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. Remember how his daddy said to take a deep breath and tell yourself you're ready, and then have it just feel like an exciting surprise. Is he ready? You think he's going to do it? Do you think he's going to jump? Look how high. He took a deep breath, spread his arms, bent his knees, and he sprang up off the board. He was flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Way to go, Jabari. He did it. You guys proud of him? How do you think he feels? Think about it. He was scared. He was nervous. He was afraid to jump off that big, high diving board. But then he listened to his daddy's advice. He took a deep breath. He told himself he was ready. He was ready for the feeling, the surprise and excitement. And then he did it. How do you think he feels right now? Do you think he feels proud of himself? Because he was finally brave enough to do it. I would be proud of Jabari if I was his dad. And then down, down, down he went. And then back up. Whoosh. Jabari, you did it, his dad said. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. And there he goes, climbing back up. The end. The end. I forgot to tell you guys about our author. There's a cute little note at the end of the book about our author. So Jabari Jumps, our author's name is Gaia Cornwall. And I think she's the illustrator too. And at the end of the book, sometimes it gives you little tidbit about the author. So this says, Gaia Cornwall, that's our author and our illustrator who made the story. Gaia Cornwall loved swimming when she was little. She loved it so much that she wished she was a mermaid. And her parents were convinced that she was part seal. Now she loves illustrating and writing for kids, as well as creating patterns for surface design. Jabari Jumps is her first picture book. She lives in Rhode Island with her family, so she loved to swim as a little girl, and that's how she probably got the inspiration to make this book about Jabari jumping. So friends, that was our story today. I asked you to think about what you wanted to do and conquer your fear to be able to do. Was your fear similar to Jabari's? Does it make you nervous to do it? I want you to think about how you can conquer your fear. If it's a safe thing to do, make sure you tell your mommy, daddy, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, or adult first. But is it something that you could take a deep breath, tell yourself you're ready, and do? Good. Well, friends, thank you for reading our story today together. I enjoyed it very much. Carson, did you enjoy it? Yeah, can I have that? You want to say hi to my co-teacher? Come here, Carson. Say goodbye. Come here, Carson. You want to come say hello? Hi, there's a Carson. What are you afraid of, Carson? The only thing Carson's afraid of is steps. So when we go outside into the backyard, there's a step down to get out the door, and Carson gets afraid. So he doesn't ever go into the backyard by himself because he's afraid to step down the step. So he just he goes there and he goes, because you know he can't talk yet. And he goes, and he waits for somebody to help him. What a sweet baby. Are you a sweet baby? So I'm sure that Carson will learn how to conquer his fear of steps. Yeah, Carson. Okay, you say bye-bye. Carson, say bye-bye. There's a bye-bye. All right, bye, friends. I will see you in the morning for our morning meeting tomorrow on Friday. Bye-bye. Love you.